Hola! Hallo! Wie geht es Ihnen? Hey, der deutsche Lehrer ist schon wieder zurück. The German teacher's already back. I don't even know if that was even good German. Who cares? It's day 4. Die Vierteltage, the 4th day von Unit 6. Sex, sorry. But I didn't say sex. Although when you say 6 in German, it sounds like you're saying sex in English, so sort of like said sex. Let's review a few rules. Let's see if I can find a space to review a few rules with you. Oh, look, there's some space. Let's say I had log of A times B. That's the condensed version. If I wanted to expand that, then that would be the log of A plus the log of B. Okay. Let's say I had the log of A divided. That's not an A, that's a 9. Looks like an A though. It's a sick A. Let's say I had A divided by B. Well, when we have division and we want to expand it, that's subtraction. Log of A minus the log of B. And if we have exponents, for example, the log of x to the 4th, that turns out to be multiplication. 4 times the log of x. Now, there's also another one. Maybe I give you something that looks like this. The log of the square root of x. Well, that's the same as the log of x to the 1/2, which is the same as 1/2 log x. Now, if I gave you the log of the cube root of x, that's the same as the log of x to the 1/3, which is equal to 1/3 the log of x. So that's just a little breakdown. These are the 3 important ones right up here. I did them in red, in yellow. These 3 are the important ones. All here. This is all the important stuff. These are the ones you got to remember, for the most part. And then sometimes you'll get one where there's a square root, and you just have to remember that's a fractional exponent. Okay. So let's go back to the problem and bop my head over to the other side. And before I bop my head over to the other side, I might take a little drink of Brugger's coffee. It's time, kids, for the Brugger's coffee commercial. When I drink coffee, I only drink the very best. The very best is Brugger's coffee. You should drink Brugger's coffee if you want to drink and do math the very best. God, with a sick commercial like that, how could I not get hired? Are you people crazy? I mean, the drama in my eyes alone is worth millions. Jeez. Come on, Brugger's. I need a new computer. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at this. We want to break this up, and we want to say, what is this equivalent to? Now, I could just use my calculator, but let's pretend like I don't have my calculator. So what I want to say is, okay, what are different ways of writing 12? And I'm saying you got to use 6s and 3s, because the only thing I see down here are 6s and 3s. So let me hit erase. What could this be equal to? So I could rewrite this as the log of 24 over 2. That'd be 12, but I don't have a 24 in my problem, so that's kind of dumb. So let's try 3s and 4s. How about if I do the log of 3 times 4? Well, multiplication turns into addition. So this is the same as the log of 3 plus the log of 4. And that was an easy problem. It's right. It's right. It's right. Sorry, kids. Had a little break. That's not over there. Well, I see log of 3. Well, here's a 3 minus. Here's a log of 3 times 4. I know that's not right. And log of 6 plus 6. Remember, if I was condensing this, that would be 36. So I'm thinking it has to be this one because it's the only one really with addition. But how did they get that 2 log 2? Well, what they did, or what I did, was I rewrote log of 4 as 2 squared. And where do exponents slide to? Right in front. So that would be choice 2. All right, one done. Few more. Log of 4x. So it's multiplication. So this again is log of 4 plus the log of x. Do they have that one? Perfect. That was easy. Not a problem. Bodied. Ooh. God, that one looks complicated. Okay, so really what we're going to do is take the log of a. But what is a? I don't want to do that. I want to know what a is. A is described as pi times r squared. Okay, well I have multiplication. That's going to turn into addition. So it's the log of pi plus the log of r squared. And then you remember that exponents come out in front of the word log. So, but notice the only thing that, and this you got to be very careful, the only thing that has the exponent is the r, not the pi. So the right answer is right here. Choice 2. Hope you got it. By the way, you should be trying these and then taking a look at my answer. So we're going to find the log of L. Pause it now. Pause. And resume. Okay, I'm glad you paused it there. That was a good place to pause. So, L is really, what is that? X squared over K. All right, so this is division. Division turns into subtraction. So this is really the log of x squared, but I don't like the 2 there. It slides out front. 2 log x minus the log of k. There it is. Now remember, the only thing that had the exponent was this one. Okay? So that's why it's not choice 2. Choice 2 is if both of them had an exponent. Okay. So let's just rewrite this one, right? This division turns into a subtraction. So we do the log of b cubed would normally go here, but we're going to put the 3 out front, minus the log of a. All right, we're doing the log of u, but u is described as x over y squared. Pause it. Give you some awkward. I'm going to give you some awkward thing to pause. Yeah, take a Facebook of that one. Or not a Facebook. Take a shot of that one. So this division will turn into subtraction, and so we get log of x minus the log of y squared. But remember, this squared slides out front, so log x minus 2 log y. Ka-chow! Woo! What the hell is going on with this thing here? That's a crazy problem. Let's take a look at this. So we got log of x squared minus the log of 2a equals the log of 3a. And what are they asking for us? They want log x in terms of log a. So notice the one thing that's not with. They want this. Let me see if I can find my highlighter. They want just log x. Well, that's just this. Notice what it's not. What didn't I highlight there? Yes. Good answer, whoever just answered it. They have the squared, but where do squareds go? Squareds go out front, so that's a 2 there. So really what I have here is 2 log x. Now, I'm also going to take this thing, because it wants it in terms of a, over here. Put it over there. So I got to add it over. So I get equals log of 3a plus the log of 2a. Now I can divide by 2, but I don't see any log 3s and log 2s over here. I only see a 6. I don't know why there's a 6 there. That's kind of stupid. I see a 5. That looks dumb too. One of them's not. Creepy math teacher face. Someday somebody's going to take a screenshot of that. Post it. I'm going to get in trouble. Creepy math teacher. So, okay. We have to condense this side. What I have here is addition. I want to shrink it down. I want to condense it. And addition, let me highlight the addition in cool green. The addition will revert back to multiplication. It came from multiplication. So this is really equal to the log of 6a squared. Remember, this is multiplication. So what am I multiplying? I'm multiplying 3a times 2a, and I got 6a squared. If I was splitting it up, I could certainly split it up. 3a here and 2a there. Okay. But I've written really big. And this is equal to 2 log x. Well, where does this 2 go? Oh, yeah, that's right. It goes here. So we got 2 log x. Hope I'm not running into my big fat head. Ooh, it's looking shiny, though, isn't it? Yeah! Why did I just do that? I know why. Because it's time for a Brugger's break. I know. Get back to the problem, you lazy son of a... So, remember, this 2 slides out front. So, 2 log 6a. So, I just want log x. I divide by 2. I divide by 2. Oh, look, the 2's go. So, log x is equal to log 6a. Let's see. Wow. I was a jerk. So, I have the right answer. I'm not done. So what happened is, let's take this. You know what? Let me redo. All right. So I'm going to have to remember to pop my head over to the other side so you actually see what I'm doing here. But let me pop this back up here. So log of x is equal to the log of 6a. Of course, that's not here. Why? I don't like you. Get over yourself. So what they want to do is they want to split this up. So now I'm going to re-split this one up as the log of 6 plus the log of a. And I'll bet that's an answer. Cha-chang! Man. All right, now I got to erase all this stuff. Man, I got to remember to move my big head, float my head back and forth. Maybe I can just move it off to the side and turn it all crazy. Caca. All right, so remember, this is equal to the log of xy to the 1/2. Now, you have to understand, this 1/2 goes with both of these. But because it's an exponent, exponents get slid out front, correct? So really what I'm going to do is put this 1/2 right here. So now I have 1/2 times this thing. Well, this is multiplication. Multiplication turns into addition. So that's log a plus log y. Maybe we should use x. There is no a in the problem. Is that a problem? Ka-ching! When I give my kids an opportunity to get creepy teacher face, I celebrate with a little bit of savory Brugger's coffee. Muy delicioso. I'm like bilingual almost. I can speak 2 almost languages, and Spanish ain't even one of them. And I still not getting like my props from Brugger's. It's a little upsetting. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a mess. All right, so this is all x. So I'm going to replace this x with that yellow mess right there. So it's log, let's see if I can do it, because this looks like it's going to be a lot. Log of 8 squared times the square root of 5. Holy crapola! All right, so let's do this first. Let's start splitting stuff up here. This is addition. So this becomes the log of 8 squared, but the 2 goes out front. plus the log. Now remember, this is the same as 5 to the 1/2. So this is log 5 to the 1/2, but normally I'd put that 1/2 here, but I'm going to toss it out front. Is that an answer? Dude, seriously? You know what I thought they were going to do? I thought they were going to break up that 8 into some craziness. Crazy. I decided not to. I'm so nice to you kids. When I'm nice to my students, I savor some coffee. By the way, this is just an opportunity to drink more coffee. You don't even know. I could be drinking water, but I'm not. Okay, once again, I'm giving you something. I'm giving you x. I'm defining x. I've said, okay, kids, x is defined as a times the square root of b all over c. So let's rewrite this. Let's use a different color. What color can we use? Do we have different colors? I thought we had different colors. That's boring. I'm going to add a new color. What color would you guys like? Would you like powder blue? Let's go with powder blue. Okay. Do we? Oh, that's a highlighter though. I don't want to add that. I also want to add a pen blue. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a pen blue. I hope it comes out in the video. I shouldn't probably use green because I'm sort of, see how I use green? You may not be able to see that I did that in green because I'm sort of taking green out of everything when I use a green screen. So blue's a good color to use. So what I'm doing is the log of x, but x is defined as a times, now I know I'm going to have to do this anyway, so I might as well write b to the 1/2 power all over c. Now, let's take care of this first. This thing turns into subtraction. So the only thing that's being subtracted is the log of c. So that goes to the right side. So I'm going to guess it has to be this one, or this one, but not this one. And then this side is the log of a times b to the 1/2. Now the only thing that has a 1/2, the only thing that has a 1/2 is the b, not the a. So when I rewrite this, this thing turns into a plus. So I get log of a plus 1/2 log of b minus log of c. There it is, kids. Wham! Dude, that was awesome. Okay, now we're going to do this one. The log. Now you should be pausing. Pause, a creepy pause face. Okay, so pause that. So now I'm going to do this. I'm going to break it up. So this thing turns into subtraction. And the only thing that's on the right side is minus log z. How many of these have minus log z? This one has a minus log z. This one has a minus log z. This one has a minus log z. Now this one really has this 1/2 going to all of these. But did I see z under a radical? I did not. So it's got to go. And the reason I say that is because 1/2 is an exponent, is a radical. So this thing here is really xy to the 1/2. Maybe I'll write it like that. Log xy, and now you know I shouldn't put that 1/2 there, right? 1/2 goes out front, right? So now I'm going to do 1/2 times the log of, now this turns into addition, log of x, not a, I was going to write a, plus the log of y. Now that 1/2, this exponent has to be outside parentheses because this whole thing is being raised to the 1/2 exponent. Okay, minus log z. Do I have one of those? I don't, but this one right here is the same thing, because what they did was they distributed the 1/2 here and they distributed the 1/2 here. Am I done? A couple more. Oh wow, got a lot more. All right, so here we go, flying through. This subtraction or division turns into subtraction. Log w comes out the end. It's got to be this one or this one. Can't be this, can't be this. And the reason it can't be this is because the 1/2 goes with this. Remember, this is xy to the 1/2. So this is going to be log xy, but the 1/2 comes out front here. This turns into addition, but remember, it's 1/2 times that whole thing. So it's 1/2 log x plus log y. Choice 3. And anytime you see something that's got a multiple like this, it's probably either going to be in parentheses or it will have been distributed. All right, kids. Now, be careful on this one. So, this is the same as log A over B to the 1/2. Notice this whole thing is under the radical. So, both of these things are going to get this exponent. So this becomes, it slides out front, 1/2 parentheses log A, this division turns into minus log B. Now it's either like that or with it distributed. There it is. Number A didn't distribute it. All right, we're almost done. Two left. Holy crapola. I think this is an N, by the way. So let's see, we're doing log. So I'm going to start by saying, okay, this is subtraction. And I got log of the square root of y, but isn't that y really to the 1/2? Wait a second. This 1/2 should come out front here. And the top, I have log of x to the n, but the n comes out front. Do I have something that looks like that? There it is. Last one. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's start. Start with division. Division turns into subtraction. So that's the log of z to the 1/2. But the 1/2 doesn't go there. It goes here. So what's 1/2 log z? And it's subtraction. Boom. Done. That's it. I don't even have to do the rest, but I'm going to. So now it's log of x squared times y cubed. This turns into addition, and this gives me 2 log x, remember the 2 goes out front, plus 3 log y, remember that 3 goes out front too, y, and that's this problem. But damn! That's it, kids, that's all she wrote. I hope you enjoyed a day and a half an hour of condensing and non-condensing. When I condense my logarithm, no, I'm just kidding. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If the commercials at the bottom suit your fancy, click on those. You might give me a half a penny or so and help support this YouTube channel. I appreciate you guys coming. I appreciate your support. I appreciate your likes and your comments. You want a question? You got a question. Go to MrKrausMath.com. That's MrKrause math.com. It'll be a link. Will be in the show notes. You can always check there. All right, kids. Peace out, brothers and sisters. It's been fun. And it's been real. But it hasn't been real fun.